doesn't speak to the, I think it's just one of these rumors. The rumors and nastiness. By the way, I'm loving this Bronwyn from Salt Lake. She's already clapping back on people, and the damn season hasn't started. By the time you hear this, the season will probably be into one episode. But she's like, people came for her about something like, is that a man? And she last few weeks ago said, like, look, I know what I signed up for. Come for me all you want. I will not, you're getting blocked if you're going to do like anti-trans hate, black hate, any hate, if it gets any group or minority on my page, you'll be blocked. So I like that. And she recently came out with, someone was saying something about something. She said mostly because she said, I guess someone compared her to Jen Shah. Oh, no matter how hard you try, you will never be Jen Shah, someone said. And she responded, mostly because I pay the designers who dress me full price up front. I value and appreciate their work. I don't know Jen personally, but many who work for her reached out to me to work with me since I'd actually be a paying customer. So this Bronwyn, I mean, she looks young, which they love because then they have like 15 years with you. This Bronwyn is already knowing how to shade people on the social before the damn thing even started. So I'm kind of here for this new Bronwyn. I think we got a good hire. I feel good about this Bronwyn. I feel like she's the Erika Jayne, Dorinda right away that we know we did something right. Rachel and Danielle. I think I have good I see good things for this woman.
Okay. I like it.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I mean, I'm very excited about this season. Very excited. Very excited. I think it's going to be very good.
What about Kyle Richards? She's been doing some speaking. There's the rumor that the cast is over her. Poor little rich girl.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was kind of like a non-headline, right? She basically says everybody is going to have their moment this season. And she, it's just she shows up her authentic self. And if people have a problem with that, then that's on them. And she just thinks that a lot of the cast members have been really supportive of her as she still is in limbo. I mean, she and Mo aren't divorced.
She
Not
ain't
even
happy.
close.
She ain't happy, girl, with
She
him.
still, besties with Morgan Wade. And she says that Morgan's new album, she loves every single song on there. She can't choose a favorite.
I saw
What
that.
do you think? Do you think the cast is over Kyle? Kyle, as you've said for years, is the producer of that show. She's the heart of that show. Do you think the women are secretly over Kyle?
No, and I'll be honest with you, I'll take it even one step farther. I think Kyle is, I did talk about this when I was on Mr. King's podcast. I think Kyle Richards is the absolute, I don't care if you like her or not. I think she's the gold standard of what to do. I think, I do the business consulting and the podcast consulting on the weekends, or just slip into my DMs and we'll book a session to talk about Bravo. I think Kyle should teach a course of how to be a housewife. I think she is the number one most successful housewife for how to play the game. I do, because we are 14 seasons in and there's no chance of her getting fired. There's an actual chance that Teresa Giudice might be fired. I don't think a good one, but there's a chance. There's no show. Kyle shows up. Yeah, we don't know what's going on with Morgan. You leave some things out. I feel Kyle brings it. We saw You Stole My House, Alcoholic Sister, didn't speak to Kathy, has had real family fallout over this. Rinna, and I feel Kyle brings her real self to the show mostly, and she doesn't go dark. She's not paying accounts and bloggers and finstas off air. She lives her life. I feel if you ask her a question, she answers. And she's, I think, the most protected housewife right now. I think she's taken Teresa's title. I think that Kyle plays the game exactly how you should. I do. I mean, she doesn't go too far. She doesn't get too dark. She doesn't go too crazy when she sends it and she doesn't. She said, I would never have shown private texts off air, on air like Dorit did. I believe her. I do believe her. She has enough without having to go low like that. I don't think she's thirsty. I think she should teach a course in how to be a housewife. I think she's the number one most successful housewife with how to play the game. I do. 14 seasons in.
Mhm.
She's it. She's the OG.
Mm.
I mean, we have potentially no OG on that one on Jersey and Potomac. Yeah, we got OGs, but I mean, please, we're gonna say Giselle's the most successful housewife, and yeah, come on now,
Jizzy Jizz. Yeah, that's a great point. Kyle is beloved by the network. Beloved.
beloved. She
What do
doesn't
you
call Andy within. If she gets it, she shows up. She films. Everybody that I have spoken to behind the scenes, everybody. The rumor is she is very easy to work with.
I
Just
believe it.
like Candy Burris. No edits, no this, no that. She is not going anywhere ever. Her name will never be on that board. I mean, let's
I
never say
believe it.
never, but she's not, she's so protected.
What do you make of Garcelle saying that her
Hmm.
son is not going to appear on this season of Real Housewives? Every year, she lets her twin boys decide if they want to be on or not. And her one son, which one? What's his name?
Jax.
Jax. Thank
So
you.
Jade, I guess, will still be on.
Jax is not going to do it. That the racist comments have continued despite the bot gate a couple of years ago, and he just doesn't want to do it.
Let me tell you something about a few things. People don't get over something. Once they're on, I'm a thirsty fan that now has a podcast, whatever it is that's in your repertoire. Teresa will always now forever be the woman that pays bloggers. It just is what it is. You don't, the negativity from the trolls. We have trolls and they live mostly in their parents' basement with no social graces at all. Never been kissed. We should recast the Drew Barrymore movie with the trolls from Bravo. So I'm sure the kid gets just as much hate as if he was still on the show. I mean, Lisa Rinna ain't talking about Housewife. If you ask her about it in an interview, I'm sure you're allowed to have one question. I mean, she's moved on in life, dudes. And yet these people will hate her forever. Hate her. So even though it was an edited version of herself. So I believe that the kid is getting hate and he's in high school and I'll miss him. I actually like Jackson Jade, to be honest with you. I like him as far as the kids go, but Sarah's laughing.
Well, it's always good. I mean, the kids, I think, call out their parents in a way that other people can't, right? Because they live with them, they know them. It's sad. It's sad to see this. I think it's great. You got to prioritize your mental health and your wellness. And it's a lot. I think it's a lot to put a child on TV. You have to have very thick skin. It's a lot. So do what's best for you. It's sad that I cannot believe that people are this racist, but especially online, you don't have to identify your true self. So the barrier to entry is so low. People can say, of course, things they would never say to your face or with their actual profile picture. And of course, yeah. So